Hello, friends and clients. It's Dr. Gary Senderoff with Cruise Planners. Today, I'm going to go over the interior ocean view solo cabins, sea terraces, and also the extra large sea terraces. So a mixed bag over here, if you will. If you don't already book through me and you don't already have a good travel agent, get in touch so I can get you some extra perks on your next Virgin cruise. And if you're already booked directly through Virgin, also get in touch as I can usually add a perk such as a $100 onboard credit, and that's pretty easy to do. So this would be the way the cabin looks in a regular sea terrace, a limited view sea terrace, and a central sea terrace. They're all exactly the same type of cabin itself. The only difference is the view that you're going to be getting or the location on the ship. Some of the things I really love about the Virgin cabins are the modern amenities, including the tablet and, of course, some storage areas. What I don't love about them is that they're not extremely spacious. Also, the linens on the bedding feel really premium and very comfortable in comparison to the other mass market cruise lines. I'll be showing you a demonstration of what the tablet does very shortly. And every single cabin comes with a refrigerator, which is really nice. And they're fairly new, so they actually do cool nicely. I guess one of the biggest gripes that people have about these cabins is the storage space, but I really found it to be not so different than other cabins and other cruise lines. It wasn't as bad as people were saying. It has a safe and all of your basic amenities. The bathrooms on anything from a sea terrace and lower are quite compact though. And as you can see, it's just a classic cruise ship bathroom. But the nice thing is that every bathroom comes with a really nice rain shower, and they are pretty powerful and the pressure is actually pretty good. Another big plus is that they refresh the water every day in every cabin, and you get the choice of sparkling or still. Every cabin gets a tablet, and we're gonna start to demonstrate this for you. As you could see, one of the cool things I love to press is the electric curtains with any cabin, whether I'm in a suite or I'm in a regular cabin like this on Virgin. So have a look at this. And we're gonna talk more about the tablets in a few, but let's look at the balconies. And one of the things I wanna talk to you about the balconies, this is very important. Due to the superstructure of the ship, depending on where you are will really depend on the type of view you get. So as you know, you've got a limited sea view all the way through non-obstructed sea view cabins. So truly, the big difference is where you are on the ship. I'm an expert when it comes to getting you the right location with the best view. So definitely contact me and I'll pop my email at the end so that I can help you get the best view. This particular cabin has a decent view, believe it or not. It's towards the front and it's just forward of these lifeboats. But as you can see, anything aft of here, you get a lifeboat view. They all have these wonderful hammocks, which are really comfortable. That's my brother Alex demonstrating. This was his cabin, and let's look at the tablet.
So this tablet controls many of the different settings. So you can see if you click on the TV will come on. You can also adjust your lighting. And here, it dims it, it brightens it. Your curtains, as you've already seen, that will close the curtains. As you'll see, it gets dark here in a moment. You have different series and movies here. And then here you have live TV. And you can also go to services if you so happen to need things. So these are your room controls. Here you can actually adjust your ceiling lights. As you can see, it just brightened up. If you want to turn on your desk lamp, that turned on as well. And the ambient lighting. And here you can control the temperature of the air conditioner.
My wife and I stayed in an XL sea terrace, which as you can see, we will be reviewing. But the biggest difference with this type of cabin, aside from having a little bit more room, is the way the bathroom is set up. And in these cabins, the bathrooms feel slightly more spacious and they have a divided shower and toilet. The only gripe I have is that it should have also had a pocket door at the main entrance to the lav. But other than that, if you're looking for a little bit more room and you want to feel a little bit more spacious, this is the way to go. The only caveat that I can tell you about is that they are far forward. So the movement on the ship is going to be a little bit more bothersome if you're troubled and sensitive to ship movement. But the other plus is that all of these cabins are least obstructed, so they have the best views. All right, let's look at this cabin, which is a different type of ocean view cabin. As you can see, almost everything is the same, but it is far forward and it is in the steel hull part of the ship. So as you can see, the balcony is a lot smaller and it doesn't have the acrylic see-through railing, so you don't get as much light. This is just considered a sea terrace, but it has the same space as an extra large, except the balcony, of course, is not as good. But the view from the balcony, once you're on the railing, is pretty good. 9386Z is a really odd cabin. It's pie-shaped. It is a solo sea view. So this is good for one person. As you can see, it's extraordinarily tiny. And the ocean view overlooks a deck space, which I don't like because it's not a direct ocean view. As you could see, when you look out, you could have someone standing outside. Not ideal in my opinion. Everything else is pretty typical. As far as storage, it's okay. And as far as bathroom, it's okay. It's the standard type of bathroom that you would get in one of the standard cabins on Virgin Voyages. So overall, it's a great cabin. The view is not so great and the cabin is very tiny, but for one person, I guess it'll do. Once you hit the suite categories on Virgin Voyages, they do come with extra perks. They come with Virgin Rockstar and Mega Rockstar status. So there are a couple of different suite categories. Both of them are really great. I have a whole other video on them. Check it out. 9362M is an interior cabin, an insider cabin as Virgin calls it. This is no window, no balcony, just your cabin. If you're on a budget, it's not so bad. If you're okay with having an interior cabin, I personally am not, then this cabin is okay for you if you want to save a couple of bucks. For the best value and to get extra perks on your next Virgin Voyages cruise, email me at gary.senderoff@cruiseplanners.com. Don't forget to go to my website, www.tourdoctors.com, and register to get on my VIP email list. Check out my other videos, which include a full ship tour on Virgin Voyages, and I even have expeditions over to the polar regions. They're really, really cool to look at. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. I'm so happy to have you watching my videos. Thank you so much, and enjoy your day.